Okay, so I guess I did the quests, right? That's it. All I needed was the thing to get me in the sky, right?
What's your next major thing?
Oh, I found the journal. Right. I totally forgot.
Oh, okay, yeah. Go back to the
I'll
Vicar.
go back. I'll knock out some of the last side quest before I head out. But I do want to know what he'll do with it, because if he's just gonna destroy it,
They'll probably have a bit of conversation about what he's actually gonna do.
Yeah. This is a cool looking pistol, though. I like.
Wait, we just walked right past him.
Oh yeah, you're right. Sorry. I'm following the quest marker too closely. Okay, here we go. Oh, you're standing now.
Any progress on that matter we discussed?
Vicar Max! I got your book right here.
Wonderful. This is fantastic. Well worth all the sacrifices I... Wait. What the fuck is this? Is this French? I can't fucking read French.
Oh man, he's so mad.
Forsaken joke is what it is. French. Ha! I was so high and mighty, preaching to the yokels.
My reputation increased with them despite me destroying their colony.
Every turn.
What?
Okay.
Wait, I don't understand. Like, he's getting mad about something that we're kind of not privy to. You just wanted it for yourself. You're overreacting a bit, don't you think?
This book seems a bit more important than you let on. I think that's what I want to know.
There is little more important than such a precious, rare text. I've spent my life searching for the keys to unlocking the secrets of the universal equation.
So it keeps referring to the plan. What the hell is that?
This book held
the plan seems to be like, instead of God's plan, like science's plan. Almost.
Like, well, I mean, just a stand-in for God's plan, you think?
I think so.
All the time and suffering I've spent. Wasted.
Okay.
Man, he was after, like, this book was the entire reason for being here.
Did I just make you give up your religion? Like,
at least you still have your mission, work here, give your life a meaningful purpose. What do you think the book held the secrets you're looking for? That's a decent
I do want to know, what did you think was in this book?
The author had some interesting theories about man's perception of reality that I thought could be applied to our attempts to decipher the plan. Unfortunately, he was also one of the founders of the philosophist school of thought.
So the philosophists almost seem like more... What? Okay, what's a philosophist? Okay.
That's a good question.
Philosophism's a false religion that stands in contradiction to almost everything we know to be true. They believe all is chaos, in stark contrast to OSI's belief
OSI?
in the plan. But most of the philosophist's version of Bakonu's thoughts came more than a century after his death.
Okay.
The story of my life. Most lay people are not aware of this, but
so you are indeed having a crisis of faith.
For a long, long time. I had an idea that we should welcome the truth, no matter where we found it.
That's honest. Okay.
To share my thoughts with a superior.
This guy seems reasonable enough to convince.
Where I was fool enough to let an inmate bend my ear with stories of an original Bakonu journal. But that's neither here nor there. What I need to do now is to find a translator, obviously. But to do that, I'll first...
Are you a companion?
Transport.
I was about to ask, 'cause, like, this guy seems like he's in a crisis or crossroads that usually gets you a companion, but...
Whoa! I can.
Certainly. I already gave you most of my money, but I can offer you free spiritual counseling, and I'd be happy to...
This is an odd companion.
I'm pretty handy with a toss.
Well, you know what? It's also pretty, like it's a nice tradition or, like, trope to get yourself a man of faith onto your crew.
That's true. But I didn't think you would take someone's, like, basically their priest.
Hacking computers as well.
Yeah, usually there are wandering priests that is, like, either that has a weird relationship with their faith.
Part of your vicar training?
Well, understanding computers is, though I admit I took it further than most. And I was quite the 32nd back during my penitentiary term.
32nd back? Is that like a weird football position in the future?
Maybe it's part of toss ball.
Should I ask them? Are you even a vicar? Because you aren't sounding very vicarly right now.
Of course. I'm a vicar who is dedicated to his calling. More dedicated than any other you'll find in this colony. I joined the OSI.
What does
to help
OSI
decipher
stand
the
for?
grand
I don't
plan.
know. OSI, I think it's a Venture
I ended
Brothers
up the
term.
Vicar in a prison due to
Oh,
ignorance
is it?
Yeah.
Or do they have a term
Then
for
I
that?
came here. Satisfied?
Sounds good. Let's go.
Fantastic. I promise you won't regret
I'll bet
this.
OSI is inside the
That's why I was gonna
codex
miss you.
somewhere.
Folk here always had good things to say about their vicar.
Thank you, Miss
What about
Marvin.
you, Parvati? Are you
I'll
gonna
be
come
glad
with
for a
too?
change of scenery and to leave this place behind. It is my esteemed pleasure to serve as your crew vicar.
Interesting. Okay.
Wait, so are you establishing a party? Yeah, you have both of them.
So this town, one little town, gave me 2 party members. That's really interesting. Okay, let's get you kitted up, sir. Also, what can you do? Oh, and you have a point available because you leveled up with me off camera.
Wait, how?
This is what Chrono Trigger does as well. Like, party members will gain points even if they're not in your party.
But he never entered your party until just
I think like
now.
in like the background, he will level up with you, sort of thing. Okay, so you have a shotgun
Oh god, he's trying to kill us.
and a telescoping staff. There's only 81 DPS. I think I have something. Yeah, let's give you stun baton maybe.
It'd be great if he had if he was a healer, even though that doesn't seem to be good or in line with this sort of
That'd be
RPG
really cool though.
sensibilities.
Like he's got like a heal gun. Wow, your shotgun's actually pretty strong. 216. Yeah.
Give him sunglasses so he can become the Vaya con Dios guy.
Vaya con Dios.
Oh wait, Vaya conciencia.
Vaya conscien. That's close enough. This looks stupid.
Oh yeah. I love it.
Vestments. Oh, I should have kept some armors, huh?
Whatever.
You know what?
Oh my god, he doesn't look anything like himself anymore. Basically, you can outfit everyone to look like your little marauder army.
Yeah. Okay, everyone has these 3 awful perks. And then plus 10% hack. This is very Mass Effect-y in that the perks are like kind of just number increases. Which it's just like kind of a shame. It's a little boring.
Well, like
whatever.
that prerequisite perk that's on the right side tends to be like the usual perk you get from a companion that used to be auto-determined in New Vegas.
Yeah.
It's that's like the spotter's perk, or that's like the increase your ability to do this or that. Yeah, I don't know, man. I wish they could maintain their personality or identity.
Yeah, or if you can, I wish you can like glamour them. You know?
Yeah, oh yeah, that too. That'd be fine if you could do that.
Fine. Okay. So I fucked up the town, stole their vicar, and now I'm off.
All right.
Job well done. So is there anything else? Nope, I've completed everything. And I've botched no missions.
Nice.
Okay. So let's go back to the ship, which
You
is...
can just fast travel over there if you want.
I should. I'll fast travel over to my ship.
Wait, does that mean like you've cleared, like this map was all there was for this planet? Does that mean you
it's
can
very
go to a different
possible.
world now?
Yeah.
Maybe like it'll be a series. Like this is happening again.
She is just so handsome. Does she have a name yet? What's her drive model? Oh, gosh.
Oh man, she loves it.
When I was in Edgewater, I dreamed of flying on a real ship.
Well, here you go.
Working on a real
Is there a light element on her helmet that's like making her hair freak out and have a shadow?
I think it's the
Don't
sun.
change the fact that I'm indentured to Spacer's Choice. Company expects me back at my post.
No, I've destroyed like those deserters left Edgewater behind. Nothing's keeping you from doing the same. Yeah.
I have imagined it, but until you came along, I never thought I had the choice.
What do you think we've been doing?
You have the choice
And I
now.
didn't say no. But
Well,
Oh
you
yeah,
know what?
you're cool. Get in.
I can
Yeah,
push
you're
it.
okay.
I know my G valves for my catalyzers, and I can keep your ship singing.
Oh yeah, I'm sure Ada would be
When you
happy to
pair
have
eyes
you on
watching your
board.
back, I can do that too. What do you think?
Yeah.
I'd be glad to have you along. Pick a cabin. It's yours.
Yes. I mean,
Weren't you already part of my party?
You
This seems like I'm adding you to my party again.
Captain.
Nah, like she was like, "Hey, I'm gonna help you out with this stuff, but when we're all done, I gotta go back."
But you also called
And
me
now
captain
she's like, "Oh my
before.
god, you can come." I
Oh,
can come
she's
with
another
you.
ability now. Oh, the other ability is my other companion's ability. I see. What's ability is that? What does Vicar do? Vicar Max.
Are you sure?
His other ability is Trick Shot.
Knocks the target to the ground, making them unable to take any action for a short time.
Oh, so it's an instant knockdown. Okay.
Yeah.
And weakens and lowers all skills.
And then you can
moderate
OTG.
amount. Yeah.
I mean, for real, you can.
I like the description. It spiritually enlightens them with the blast from his shotgun. You know what? Ugh.
I mean, this guy is essentially a Wolfwood at this point.
Let me talk to him.
As always,
He's a
I'm
Nicholas
at
D.
your
Wolfwood.
service. Anything you'd like to discuss?
You look a lot better in not that lighting.
Yeah, true.
What's your story?
Nothing too out of the ordinary. Just your run-of-the-mill.
No, you are not. You're
vibrant,
clearly not.
enthusiastic disposition.
Something else is going on. What?
That's what my parents called it.
Oh no, something.
So
Grew up in
he-
the pit of a town, much like Edgewater. I was destined to be a laborer like my parents, but I was infected early with a need to solve the equation. My passion didn't sit well with them.
Oh god.
Okay.
Why were you so passionate about it?
Why were they not really? Okay.
My parents, ironically. They internalized the precepts of scientism like no one I've ever known. They had a pure faith. A faith that brought joy to
See,
them,
okay, part of
regardless
what we
the
gotta do,
situation.
man, is like get this
I love that.
scientism idea out of your
I
head.
wanted that
It's
peace.
clearly not a great look.
I thought if I became a vicar,
I get the feeling that that's gonna be like essential to his character the whole way.
Maybe
through,
we'll,
though.
yeah, maybe we'll like convince him to follow a different path in life or something.
Or maybe he never will. Maybe he'll be like, you know what? I feel like I've gotten a better understanding of the world.
Should have accepted my lot. Some people pursue the clergy for power, prestige, but that was not me.
Okay, so what's this plan? All these questions you had.
The simple version is this. The force which we call the
Okay, so the Force.
Architect created the
Okay,
universal
Grand Architect is
equation
God.
that underlies and
Universal
Yeah.
governs
equation.
Everything in the universe. Everything flows from the equation, or in layman's terms, the grand plan. Is the Grand Architect a consciousness? A natural force? Did it create the equation on purpose? The
Okay, so these are
answers
just
to these
general
questions don't really
philosophical
matter.
questions
equation, the
about
plan,
creation.
is all that matters. Contentment is found by accepting one's role in the plan.
Oh, until you brought that part in. Now it's just like until you stop questioning it, and then that's a convenient way to control.
Yeah, number one is like the usual comeback on that.
Hmm.
It can be if abused, but that can be said about anything. However, in the case of the Borg and Halcyon,
Wow, he's
sadly,
really.
I believe you are
I'm always surprised by how like everyone in all the characters in this game so far, they're not totally dogmatic about everything. They always have like their own questions.
Yeah, well, I mean, this nuance that you're seeing is why the decisions are going to be hard every time.
I like that. I like it because the Fallout games they didn't really have this nuance, in my opinion. So it's really interesting. Oh yeah, I want to know about this French book.
Baconu, the author, had some interesting theories about man's perception of reality that I thought could be
I
applied
mean, it
to
can't
our
be that hard
attempts
to find
decipher
someone
the
who speaks
plan.
French,
Wait,
right?
I think that's exactly what he said
Unfortunately, he was
before.
also one of the founders
Oh, it
of the
is?
Philosophist school of thought.
Okay.
Well, I mean, he did say "tell me again," so he had the same
I
exact
run
line ready.
headlong into too many walls in my pursuit of the truth. This book is my last hope, and you were my only hope of getting it translated.
What do you mean, were?
What if the book doesn't have the answer you're looking for?
I honestly don't know what I'd do. This quest has consumed me for the better part of my
Wow, I
life.
happened to come
Aw,
across
poor
like
guy.
There's
a
nothing else
really
left to me.
pivotal point in your life, just
What about you?
coincidentally.
What's your story?
Well, I mean, that's most like RPG characters in general.
Oh,
Every party member you ever come across is in some major part of their life that's like,
Well, number 1 is the most correct, like true. This is a lie.
Mm-hmm.
A lover of great renown.
Oh God.
I love a good adventure story. I'll be honest.
And how did he do that?
I was frozen at the time.
I mean, I presume this is what happened. I saw the cutscenes, so.
You do seem different than every other colonist. Let's pretend for the moment I believe you. What are you going to do now?
Okay, now he's starting to grill you.
I'm helping him recover more of the chemicals he needs to save. That's ostensibly true for now. I have no reason to turn him in, especially because I don't trust these corporations. So.
True.
That seems a dangerous proposition. Why risk your life now that it's been returned to you?
Oh. Well, I don't know that these are true, but I do think it's the right thing to do.
A commendable attitude.
Okay.
Philosophism's a false religion that stands in
You're
contradiction to
really
almost
on this.
everything we know to be true.
That's the same exact line he had before again, I think.
Most of the philosophists pervert.
Okay.
I've been thinking on that. There's a former infamous philosopher Skyrim.
Oh, you were a philosophist at one point.
Expert on Baconia.
Yep.
He's also who told me of the journal's presence in Emerald Vale.
You're a former philosophist. That's your background.
Translate that book. It would be him.
And you joined the Vicar's scientism probably because you thought it would gain you access to locations like this.
Yeah.
Okay.
That's a good question. We should start on the Groundbreaker. It's where I'd go if I wanted to get off.
I mean, it's kind of weird that you don't get a line of dialogue like latching onto that slip of his tongue.
All I need is access to a data card.
That could be like a perception thing.
Their easily hackable system keeps a registry of all crew manifests for both arrivals and departures.
All crew manifest. How is it that a simple vicar happens to be such a highly skilled hacker?
Before I transferred to Edgewater, I had a wealth of time to develop certain secular skills during my years serving a particular penitentiary flock.
The philosophists.
I meditated, led
penitentiary though?
provided guidance to the
you know how like
in
jails there are like gangs?
Tossball and taught myself a bit about
I think that's what he's referring to.
Prison yard tossball.
Okay.
I'll comb the last 6 months of departure manifest to track the philosophist's off-world destination.
It's interesting. So like, what's her name doesn't have like a plan. She's just coming with us. But with Vicar Max, there's like a whole thing we're doing.
Yeah.
It's interesting.
Thank you, Captain.
I mean, and you could have left here without him.
Yeah, that's another interesting thing. I only wanted to finish the side quest. Like, I didn't think it would... Oh, it's like about this personal quest.
Of course. Are you ready to break into security at the Groundbreaker?
Wow. It's forward. Remind me what?
That's the plan. Okay. Well,
I like how when you're gonna like stop the conversation, it says leave conversation every time.
Yeah, they really make it clear. There's a lot of little quality of life increases that have helped. I like you using your shotgun. And I'm gonna keep you aggressive.
Bonus support hack. Oh, it's just plus 10 to hack. Okay.
Yeah. Cool. All right, Ada, I'm back with the whole crew.
It's just a bigger piece of cake for her to chew a hole through.
Aha, the unreliable.
Oh, but you have all reliable now.
Captain, I have detected that the town of Edgewater is now without power. I appreciate you doing your part to hasten their demise.
What? Did you not like
Why
him?
does she have a vested interest in this?
Do you know how to install a power regulator?
Nope.
Yeah, I know what I'm doing.
Outstanding, Captain. Your aptitude for engineering will prove invaluable in the event of another catastrophic engine failure. Our engine room is located behind you. Across the cargo bay, up the ladders.
Okay, I'll be back, Brie Larson.
Her face is like very square or rectangular.
Her face is the worst.
I've seen worse.
I know. Alright. Just plug it in.
Oh, that's... Yeah. Do you know how to do this?
Plug it in like a big Lego.
Yeah, you didn't even
Ow!
do like a cool
I hurt
twisty
my
thing.
legs.
Oh, no.
Oh.
It's Max Payne all over again.
Oh, tossball stick. Tossball is lacrosse. Yeah. Tossball is lacrosse.
Dang.
Okay.
And you can fight with it.
Yeah. Okay, now what?
What can I do for you, Captain? All systems are operating within acceptable parameters.
Good.
I'm prepared to bring the unreliable into low-altitude orbit. This should prove an adequate test of our flight capabilities.
Hold on, I need to take care of some. I just want to look at some stuff. So, oh, another thing. You can walk through companions, unlike in the New Vegas.
Oh, yeah, you're right.
That's
is
really
such a
helpful.
big thing.
Let me talk to you.
Help.
Something you need?
Do you have any more speech options? No, you're just there. That's fine. I'm okay with that. But
Well, I mean, she like basically the last major conversation I had with her was like, yes, I can come with you and like explore a thing, and nothing's really happened since then.
yeah,
You talked more to Max, but that's not much for her.
yeah. But I did wonder if her joining the ship, she'll like start talking about like I have. You know,
Oh yeah, you're right. She
I
should
have-
be freaking out about Ada and everything if
but
if she
also
were
like
still
you know
on it.
now that you're free, are there things you want to do? And you know maybe another side quest. These are all sealed. Oh. I was looking for a broom. Like, is this gonna be my room? That looks like it's gonna be my room. It's the end there.
What about Parvati's room? You told her to pick a bunk.
Oh, I can open this. Oh, lightest. Okay. Okay. I guess there's nothing else to do. I guess things won't unseal until I get into orbit, probably. So let's do that.
Maybe.
I'm just gonna say real quick, because, you know, what if we explode? You know?
Welcome back, Captain. All systems are
Real
now
threat.
operating with an accept.
Let's get out of here. Oh, sick.
Cutscene time.
This looks like Firefly a little bit, the ship.
I'm getting Firefly vibes in certain places, to be honest. Like every time that there's a bit of a Western thing, like part of it's New Vegas like residue, and part of it feels like Firefly.
Yeah.
And the fact that you've obtained your book. Max is your book.
Phineas Wells.
Oh, that's true. Oh, is this game just a ripoff of Firefly?
If it is, that's okay.
Good.
all right.
I've been waiting to hear from him.
Aha, there you are.
Oh, cool.
Hello,
Double
and
monitors.
Captain,
Yay.
ship. I see you're putting the unreliable to good use. Shame about her former captain. Horrible way to die.
I think
How
you
are
killed
feeling, By
him.
the way, I lost track of you in that cave back there. Experiencing any unnatural drippage? Perfectly normal side effect of thawing, I assure you.
Get to the point, Phineas.
I've been feeling a little lightheaded. Also, I can slow down time.
That seems like it's gonna be a better dialogue bit.
Oh, yes, that's probably permanent. I wouldn't worry about it, though. I'm sure you.
I mean, all it's done is help you.
Yeah, it's just been pretty sick.
It's just a superpower.
All across the colony. Food shortages, lack of supplies, and basic necessities. We're dying. The chairman, the minister, and all their lackeys on the board are to blame. The Hope has some of the brightest minds Earth ever sent us. If we can revive the Hope's colonists, they can help us undo the board's mistakes.
But what's the other side?
Set things right. You need to get to Stellar Bay on Monarch. I have contacts there. They'll help me.
See,
help us
this feels like BioShock, where you like going along with the guy until it turns out he's like a huge asshole.
Runs a cozy little black
Maybe.
marketing outfit on the Groundbreaker. She can get you a nav key
Very
to land
maybe.
on Stellar Bay.
Why do I need a nav key to land on a planet?
Strictly speaking, Monarch is a moon, terraformed badly, and almost completely lawless. You'll love it.
Okay.
Captains don't fly their own ships, you see. Your navigation terminal handles the, navigation. Think of a nav key as a set of flight instructions. The board's been confiscating nav keys for Stellar Bay, so we must rely on unconventional
So it's like
means
you
of
have
acquisition.
to dock
Hence, Miss
onto
Gladys
the
called Kelly.
planet a really specific way? That's weird. What's stopping me from just leaving Halcyon altogether?
Without a skip drive, good luck.
Oh, we don't have a
You'll
skip
be dead
drive.
before you make it to the
Okay.
nearest star. Look, I admire your optimism, but the sad truth is you're stuck here. You, me, and the rest of this colony. We're all skating precariously around the edge of oblivion together. None of us are leaving Halcyon alive, so we may as well make it a better place.
This sounds like an
and we can
excuse. I
start
feel like I
by
could find a
reviving
skip
the hope.
drive.
Hmm.
How do I know I can trust her?
Gladys and
Fair.
I have been doing business for years. Her smuggling credentials are unimpeachable. If anyone can get you a key to Monarch, it's her.
Wait, sorry, I wasn't following that closely. What is the Monarch? Is that just a ship?
Monarch is a planet, or as he said, not strictly speaking, a moon.
Okay.
So, can't I land somewhere outside Stellar Bay?
In theory, I suppose you could land your ship in Cascadia, and in theory, I suppose you might survive the experience.
I don't know. I'm pretty
Cascadia
badass.
is utterly seething with dangerous.
I mean, you
highly
found Old
aggressive
Reliable.
creatures,
It's a really good
all
gun.
capable of tearing you limb from limb.
And you have
You'd
a gun
to
that
be
can tear them
lunatic
from
to
limb
land at
from limb.
Cascadia, and I'm reasonably certain I tested your brain for incipient signs of insanity. Trust me. Talk to Gladys Cull Kelly.
Okay, fine. I'll go have a word with Gladys.
Excellent. I'll send her a wireless. Let her know you're coming.
It's weird to call that a
By
wireless.
the way, I gave
Is there
Captain
anything that has
Velasco a
wires in
disguise
this
apparatus
era?
of my own design, cutting-edge technology, years ahead of its time. I call it the holographic shroud. I'm sure it will prove remarkably useful to you.
Holographic
You'll find it in
shroud?
the captain's quarters.
And this
Is
is
this
an
a
optional
way-
part of the quest.
Is this a way of me changing my face if I wanted to? You want to explain
Maybe.
what a holographic shroud is?
Marvelous device. I'm quite proud of myself. The shroud changes the user's appearance to mimic that of another.
What?
It has limits. First-generation technology, you see, but promising.
Okay,
Exciting
well, I'll
to
take
see
a
the
look at
news
it, see what it
last.
does.
Very simply, the holographic shroud uses biometric information contained on standard identity cartridges to generate a holographic projection around you.
Huh.
Only stands up to a casual scrutiny. Use it too long, bound to flicker, blur,
Oh,
something
okay.
like that. Movement makes
So you gotta
it
stay
more
perfectly
likely.
still.
Best
Only
used
I
in
may
moderation.
holographically
When you see
project.
guards in your path you can't sneak past, for example.
Oh,
Maintain
this is
your
like a
distance.
sneak,
Act normal. No running, no jumping. Don't draw
Stealth
their
boy.
attention. If they pay attention,
Okay.
they're more likely to notice flaws in the hologram.
Right, and I haven't even used a stealth boy even once.
Why can't I just use a uniform?
A change of clothes. What is this? Some old spy serial? What inattentive and brainless guard would
I
be
don't know.
fooled by such a shabby disguise?
Works in the Hitman series.
If you have helmets,
Shroud
then
masks
it's a
not
perfectly
only your
viable
clothes,
thing
but
to
your
do.
face and fingerprints. It modulates your voice and sweetens your breath.
What? That sounds like
How
bullshit.
the hell does a hologram sweeten your breath?
Science, that's how.
God damn it.
I'll put it to good use, thanks.
Excellent. I'll contact you once you've found a way to get to Stellar Bay. If you have any questions, come see me in my lab. And remember, don't trust the board. They'll try to win you over with promises of wealth and
Okay,
power,
that's
but it's
a little
lie.
suspicious.
The board's only interested in filling their own pockets. If we don't put a stop to them, they're going to run this colony to the ground.
Okay,
Transmission
Junkrat's dad.
If you are ready to depart, please select a destination on your navigation.